What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to our Let's Play of Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes as the faction of, as soon as I can find it, Altar, with our own custom character which we created in part 1. This is now part 3. So we're obviously going to be picking up where we left off, which was probably getting rid of those wolves, I think. Timber wargs even. I think we'll go get rid of them. I'm kind of worried about the unrest in this settlement, just because it's not contiguous to the capital, which is quite dangerous really. Well, I wouldn't say dangerous, it just means that it suffers a lot of unrest because of it. So we've already met two people, Wrestling and Ythril. Not Wrestling, it's Wrestle-on? I think that's how you say it. Again, some of these fantasy type names I'm absolutely atrocious at saying. So we're just going to get rid of these wolves, or timber wargs, is what they actually are. So you can move there. I'd much prefer to let them come to us. Can we rush up to them? Not quite, but we will be able to with our other men. So you can rush to there, stab them. You cannot rush because you are of Craxis. You can rush though. And we want you to attack him, I think. So you can see how useful the rush ability is, especially with this faction, because rush is obviously specific to this faction. But you can see how great it is that it just allows us to get up to our opponents in just one turn and hit them. Because usually we just have to wait for them to come to us probably before we could actually hurt them. And I am losing a lot of spearmen. So you can go there. Nice. And some of our men leveled up. And we'll go loot the wolf lair. We just got fame and gold out of it. Okay then, an air elemental army. We are not going to be fighting that because that is strong. Also, I don't know if I spoke about this in the last two parts where I was going through about mechanics and things, but as you can see, our army is a threat level medium. I believe, and I'm not sure, but I think the army level is based on the character levels rather than what gear they're using. I think that's how it works. It might be due to some other things as well. So, more enemies in our territory. No, they're not. They're gone. So, next turn. They are demanding a tribute. No, go screw yourself. Apologise for any foul language, but I don't give in to those types of demands. Ever. So, I think we will... Ooh, that Cragspawn army's getting a bit close. No, it's not. Our city's just grown closer. Oops. I just realised our turn symbol has gone yellow, so we're not building. Should have been paying more attention there. We'll get the barracks. And over here, we will build the bell tower would be nice. I think we'll get the bell tower and the merchants and the clerics. So we'll just queue up a bunch of things. You guys can go stand in there. So we've got an earth shard in our... Ooh, they attacked us. Okay, I don't know if we'll be able to win this. We do have a slightly more damage, but they have a lot of defense. And I think those earth shrills can cast magic. I'm not sure. I think we'll go defensive for now and just see what happens. Wait for them to come to us. Just wait. They get to go next. They can't stand there because it's defended, so stab him. I could have done with impaling because I would have hit 2 then. You guys can go there. Oh yeah, we are doing nothing to them. This is bad. Well, we do have a fireball scroll. I don't really want to waste it here, but I think I might have to. Let's do it. So we did a bunch of damage to them. Impale. That missed. Huh. That was unpleasant. We just missed completely. Well, I'm hoping we won't lose any units doing this. I don't mind losing them because they will become obsolete eventually, because we can't upgrade them. So, I don't mind losing them. I prefer not to lose my militia, again because I can upgrade them. I think we will use Crushing Blow on this guy. Crushing Blow is a special ability that maces get. It essentially gives you double damage, I think. But next turn you miss your turn because of it. Whack him. Stab him. It looks like we're going to be fine. As long as I don't get any criticals on us. Good dodging there with the bunny slippers. Go forward, stab him. You can run around there. And again, that rush ability coming in amazingly well. You guys stab him. More dodging. Getting kind of worried now, these guys are getting a bit low. You can go there to stop that guy getting round. You can go there, and you can actually use Impale to hit units, enemy units through your own units, if they don't dodge. So this has gone actually really well. I thought we were going to lose it at first, just because they were just a bit better than us in terms of what they had. But yeah, turns out we beat them to a pulp. We lost a few units, but they'll heal over time. And yeah, Ian's low leveled up. Getting him earth magic would be very nice. I think we'll do that. We'll get some earth magic on him. And we'll build an earth shard there. That's another epic quest. We're not going to be going on that anytime soon. And we can actually go out and grab what they were guarding, which was Dagger of the Leech. Let's have a look at that. 3 initiative. It's better than what is currently equipped. We have Reap, so yeah, we'll equip that one. Again, range with weapons doesn't really factor into anything. It just, different weapons give you different abilities. So here we have wargs. I think we'll want another outpost here maybe, just to link up everything. This place should grow. Hopefully it'll grow those 2 squares to get out there. I think we'll need to get another pioneer. Train, pioneer. We could get a defender actually if we wanted. I think I might get a defender. Start getting out some more heavy units. Over here, we could upgrade these guys. It costs 87 gold to do so. Is it gold? Yeah, it's gold. It's not got any strange name. Or we could upgrade our militia. I'm thinking upgrading the militia is probably a slightly better idea. Cost us a bit more, but they do end up doing a lot of damage compared to spearmen. So yeah, we'll upgrade our militia. Again, it may have not been worth doing that at all. We've got charms now, so we can get some cool rings and things for our men. Drills would be quite nice, but that's not necessary at the moment. I'm thinking we grab administration, and here we have a caster's staff. So we're going to trade and shop. Well, it's a staff. It's a magic staff. So if we get someone who can do magic, and in fact I believe we do have someone who's magic. We do, so we can give it to her if we want to. I suppose we could just go and explore with this army a bit, see what's around, because we haven't really explored much. So some spiders, a cragspawn. Go kill the cragspawn. We could auto-resolve, but I think I'm just going to battle. Shouldn't take too long to kill it. You can go there. I think you can rush up to it and hit it. You guys can run and rush. You guys can just run forward. You can actually use Impale to hit him. You guys can run forward and rush to there. Whack him. Not doing a lot of damage, but they are using wooden clubs, so can't expect them to do a lot. You guys can run around the back. And he should be dead by now. That's him dealt with. Our main hero is nearly leveled up. Everywhere's building, yes, yes, we can move an extra space, so we will. Get a bit more visibility. We've completed the barracks, so now we're going to start work on the Pioneer. Enemies in our terrain. Ooh, that Darkling army. We might have to head back. Kinda worried about that Darkling army attacking our settlement. I don't think it would be able to take it, but again, I'd rather not risk such a thing happening. I've lost settlements in the past. It is not pleasant to lose them. Yeah, I don't think they'll attack us. I think that city's a bit too big for them to really do anything to. So there's our Pioneer. If she can go out to there, maybe? How many spaces does it do? 1, 2, and it does 3 when we get a high tower. So 1, 2, yeah, there'll be fine. Don't think there's anything we want around them. We can maybe grab up that clay pit as well. Yeah, we'll just keep our men moving for now. And the music's a little quiet. It's kind of eerie, actually. And they're moving very, very close. Don't like that. Well, at least they're leaving now. Yithril and Roslyn appear to hate us, but this is cool. Yes, they don't despise us, but they're not particularly friendly with us either. So here we're just about to finish building that merchants. Everything's fine. I'd like to get another city out, actually. Another settlement, I should say. I think we'll be fine for now. Our pioneers are now in position to build an outpost. Oh, god damn those Darklings. I was worried that was going to happen. And it did, so they went and destroyed one of our iron mines, which is annoying to say the least. We will build, or we'll start research on, I think we'll get drills, so we can get that defender into our army. In the meantime, you can just go back into the city. We are primitive, but not powerless. Nice to know. So this place has 3 essence. I think I'll make this into a conclave. I think making it into a conclave will be slightly better. It does have 3 essence though, so I don't know if making it into a conclave would be worth it. Yeah, let's make it into a conclave, get more research out of it. I like having lots of research. It means we can research things quicker, surprisingly enough. And what a better way to beat your enemy than to be ahead of them in technology. Which is similar to any game really of this type of genre. Ooh, the plague. Oh, that's not pleasant. A disease has spread through your capital. Citizens' sweat turns black. They begin to cough up ruined, shriveled pieces of flesh and they are driven mad. The madness is unusual as the disease. Some attempt to bury themselves alive, hundreds already dead. Oh yeah, I've had this event before. So we can kill off most of the population. Cast a spell, which I believe costs something like 200 or 500 mana to do. Or we could have done that one, but I think we'll go for the Great Pyre. We'll lose 20 population, which is painful. Actually, I don't know if it is. What does population do for us? Let's find out. Population. It doesn't say. But I'm assuming it's important. So losing 20 is kind of hurt us a bit. It's 1/5, no, 1/6 of our total population. So we'll go deal with these Darklings now. We can go there. We will kill the Darkling Warrior. They're very weak, but there are lots of them. Because as you can see down in the bottom corner, they do 4 damage each, and because there's 4 of them, they do a lot of damage. So they're doing 16 damage at most, and that's not so bad later on, but early game, it's kind of a pain. So we'll hopefully kill as many as possible. Because when you kill the units in the army, or that little group, their damage does actually go down. So us just killing off their units, which will factor in more later on, when we start actually having to thin out units of enemies to make them weaker. Like, taking cities for instance, they get defenders which have the best weapons, but I think they have no armour. And because of that, you can really thin out their numbers with, say, magic, or even just hitting them with spears and swords or whatever you've got equipped to your units. So we could get another level of accuracy, which is nice, but I think we will get the Air Disciple, because that gives us Aura of Grace, which will get us +1 initiative per essence. So, in this city for instance, where there is 2 essence, they will get an extra 2 initiative. Up here, they will get 3, so you can see higher initiative. Better the city really. I mean, I personally prefer to swap my capital around with the Conclave, just because we can get more out of it. But I think we will cancel. Actually, let's check how much money we're making. No, we won't do it just yet, and we're not going to be building many units for now. So I think we'll be fine just to leave that alone. Cannot get a high tower just yet because we need construction. So we'll continue going through turns. What's that? Abandoned caravan. I'd like to do some more quests really, but there isn't a lot around. I suppose we'll just head off across the country and just see if there's anything down here. Keep burning through the turns. If you are going to get this game, which, you know, if you like this type of genre game, it's really fun to play obviously. But there is a slight thing. You would want to go into the options menu and turn off auto turn, because that is a real pain. It's really, really annoying when you start, because as soon as you can't do anything else, your turn ends, which may sound fine, but there might be something you want to do, like queue up some more things for your buildings, or change which way you want units to go, or even cast magic just to stop an enemy unit from moving. So, ooh, the Forgetting God. Your scouts have heard a rumour about an ancient library in the wilderness. Perhaps the information stored in those tomes can be of use to our sages. I will investigate the rumour. And it's right there. Ooh, very nice getting these random quests. I believe that is actually an option we can get, which we turned on. So we've got drills, and I think we'll start working on enchantment and get some sorcerers going. So as you can see here, we have an extra unit unlocked, so we will probably stick those defenders we got earlier there. So defenders, you can go and join up with our army. So now our army is even more dangerous than it was before. And we will go and investigate this ancient library. The ash of a bonfire still smokes in front of the ancient library. There's nothing left of value inside, only a maze of empty scriptorums, reading rooms and studies. The tracks leading away from there are small group of men drinking and laughing, tossing wine around and the many books into a campfire. They stop, suddenly quiet, they notice you. Those books are worth more than a man's dowry, you say. Why destroy them? My lord, drink and you will understand. And there is no value in these memories. Thinking... So we can get 20 research, or drink, sit down and listen to the stories. Perhaps we'll do that and see what happens. We'll probably end up in a fight, but we'll see what happens. Unlocked the Temple of Forgetting. Is that something we can build? It is. Okay, that is very interesting. In fact, that's really, really good. 3 growth. We lose all research, which for this city early on is obviously going to be a real pain. So we're not going to build it just yet. But 3 growth. Yeah, getting that would be amazing. I've never got this before. This is new to me, this bit. So we'll have to build that later on in a different city. But for now, I think we will just leave it alone and not build it. So no construction, it's completed it. We won't build the Temple of Forgetting because that would be a bad idea. We could go into train and probably design some units. We're going to design. So we don't need the militia anymore, so we'll hide them. These defenders, I think we can edit them. We'll edit them a bit and give them something else. So they've only got clubs because that's the only thing we've unlocked. Armour wise, they've got the best armour. They don't have a cloak, so we could give them one. Well, none of these really do anything, so I think we'll just leave it alone. Equipment. Now, because we unlock charms, we get to put one of these on. And the one we want is the Belt of Speed. It costs 1 crystal and an extra 8 production, but it gives them +1 initiative. And that's only to units built afterwards, so we can't just give this to any of our units which have already been built. And trait wise, we can probably drop the hit points one and the defender, and we can give them, say, fast, so they've got more initiative. And is there anything else we want to give them? Give them acrobatic. I think we'll just keep them with the Constitution one. Yeah, I think that one's fine. So we'll save these guys. We'll Royal Guard. Well, we could leave it as that, I suppose. Yeah, we'll leave it as that. We'll end up getting rid of these guys, obviously, later on, because we'll just get better things. So we'll build a squad of Royal Guards. They cost 3 crystal because of the magic they have, and there's 3 of them in a squad, so 3 crystal each. So what do I want to do now? Well, we could go back down here, I think. Or we could try dealing with some of these armies here. Which I think, well, we could do. Shouldn't be too difficult to deal with them. Our city has grown. We'll start building the life shard. I'd like to do these ancient ruins, but obviously they're a bit too high level for us to deal with. So we'll go and deal with these darklings. Only 4 of them, shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. Go there, hit them. You can go here, stab them. Spearman can go there, stab him. You guys can go to there and do an impale. Hit both of them. Very nice. As you can see, spears are very dangerous. You guys can club them, all the defenders. The militia. And that's them dealt with. So Darkling's not really that dangerous to deal with. And we'll get rid of that other one next turn. Otherwise it just keeps spawning more and harassing us. So we'll battle. Have to check on the other settlement to make sure there's nothing around there. Now they are riding wargs. I believe they're wargs. So they do get +2 initiative because they're on wargs. I think we want to put quite a few of our units on wargs later on, because they do give a flat 2+ initiative, or +2 initiative, so putting them on wargs, especially heavy infantry, with, say, special maces and things, will be really useful. Similarly, if we want to build a unit with, say, really heavy armour, we'd probably want to give them swords, because our faction has special swords, and maybe, yeah, we'd want to give them wargs as well, because the swords and the wargs and any belts of speed or anything like that would cancel out the effects of the heavy armour, which would be quite nice. There's nothing nicer than having really fast units that can wipe out entire squads in one hit. Them dealt with, easily dealt with. Insula has leveled up once again. I think we will get earth magic, because that allows us to raise land and lower land, which will be quite nice. What that allows us to do is, if say there's water here, we could just make a pathway going along, which I believe was done by Get Daved in his series, which he's doing, still doing actually. Ooh, an enchanted backpack. +1 initiative. I will put that on. In fact, that's interesting. This map looks eerily familiar to the one Get Daved is playing on. And this was a random map, so this wasn't chosen by me or anything like that. So we'll end turn. Something down there. Still can't build the high tower because we haven't unlocked that technology just yet. We'll keep heading this way. There's some more wargs there. There's a Darkling army, which we'll get rid of. In fact, we could probably auto-resolve and see what happens. Oh, clay pit is in our control. Yes, we will build on that. And a crystal crag. Always nice to have plenty of crystal and metal. So we will enter once again. We are primitive but not powerless. Yes you are. So you can go back into the city for now. And we'll hunt down this Darkling army. We'll auto-resolve it. We suffered some damage, but they're all dead. Let's see the damage. Only took 1 damage from that. Not a big deal. Another spot for a settlement there. Ooh, the giant skeleton. Time was an ancient, I think that's how you say it, T-Y-M, Time, was an ancient alchemist that was impressive in most areas except for his height. Huh. Unlucky for him. A deficiency he planned to fix with a permanent growth potion. The potion did cause him to grow, but instead of each part of him becoming 50% larger, his entire skeleton grew many times over, and the rest of him, skin, muscle, nerves, stayed exactly the same. Ouch. It was painful, but mercifully. It was a painful but mercifully brief transformation. That would be the end of Time's story, except his bones now wander the land, destroying things. Now his skeleton that towers wanders the land, destroying buildings like a child playing with blocks. So we'll have to watch out for him. Has he got a gold tooth? I think he has. So, ooh, we've met Capita. So poor guy. He wanted to get larger, and now his skeleton wanders the land, killing people for the fun of it, apparently. So we'll end turn again. I'm seeing lots of nice places for cities. Let's see. Anything else? Ooh, a 432. We will want a city there. And one of our cities isn't building because of our things just turned yellow. Not you, I want you. We're still not going to build the Temple of Forgetting. We'll build that later on. Can't afford really to lose the research this early, but we'll build more pioneers, I think. In fact, I think we'll get 2 of them. That way we can build an outpost here and a settlement here. So we'll see what's over here. Not much actually, it's a pretty coastal city. Equipment cache. Legend of something, I missed that. Legend of Tandis. Gain 10% 10 experience. Sure, why not? We'll use it. There's a 333 there, 433. And I think we'll actually end this part here. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, obviously leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment or anything like that. Subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next part.